And this next one, another sick fight. Daniel Zellhuber taking on Esteban Ribovics. Two guys that like to stand and bang. And if I'm Esteban Ribovics, man, first round, I got to jump on Daniel Zellhuber because you see Zellhuber in a lot of fights. I mean, he's very hittable at certain portions and tends to sometimes start slow a little bit. And if Ribovics can get in his grill early, force some of those exchanges, maybe land one of those crazy kicks like he did on McKinney, I think that's his path to victory because if the fight starts to get extended, I just think that Zellhuber's going to have the better defense, and Ribovics is going to be the guy that is forced to come forward due to the range. At distance, Zellhuber has a significantly better kicking game, even though Ribovics, I really like the way that he lands these kicks in close distance, and like that kick that he landed on McKinney was out of nowhere, so I do think that Ribovics' kicking game is dynamic as well, but obviously with the length, if they're on the outside, Zellhuber is going to be able to touch him when Ribovics can't touch Zellhuber. And so Ribovics is going to have to pressure, try to land that check hook, get in the pocket and get in those exchanges where he is pretty dangerous, and try to catch that chin of Zellhuber and put him out. And I think that he does have a chance to do that just because Ribovics is skilled, he's talented, and he's powerful, but I do believe that over time, when Zellhuber gets his reads and gets in that rhythm, if he does, it's going to be difficult for Ribovics to be able to close the distance. Zellhuber is going to be touching him a lot, landing a lot. And I do think that Zellhuber also has the wrestling and the grappling advantage as well, even though I don't really see that becoming a factor here. I think if Zellhuber really is struggling on the feet, he could potentially get a takedown or two and change the dynamic of the fight. But I am going to predict Zellhuber gets the victory here. I just think that Ribovics' win path is kind of low. He has to rely on a knockout. And I think if Zellhuber finds his rhythm, it's going to be a kind of a longer night for Ribovics here. So I do agree that Zellhuber is the much more skilled fighter. He's the bigger guy. He's probably more athletic. It's just that slow start and the danger factor from Ribovics that I think makes this fight closer than the line indicates. But I'm still going to predict that Daniel Zellhuber gets the victory.